And here we are at Panther Field for Game 2 of the 2A Central Region Tournament. This is going to be between the 3 seed out of District 5 and the 2 seed out of District 2. So it's going to be Bigelow versus Izard County. The schools participating in this regional softball tournament are all members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school board. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association is the one sponsoring this regional softball tournament. It is a voluntarily nonprofit educational association of some 500 senior and junior high, private and public schools in Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Organizations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility which correspond of those recommended by the National Federation. We thank you for watching this live stream presented by the Arkansas Activities Association and the Cove High School East Department. We will be right back with the 2 seed versus 3 seed after this short break. And we are here for Game 2 of the 2A5, the 2A5 and the 2A2 district. Now we have the regional tournament here at Panther Field. At 2A Central here, the 3 seed versus the 2 seed. The 3 seed out of District 5 is going to be your Bigelow Lady Panthers, as they lost to Magnet Cove in the district semifinals, and so they will be the 3 seed. And then out of 2A2, we have Izard County. They lost in the title game to Malvern and Enola out in District 2. So we'll have to see what that offers here as we look to get a game just as good as the first one if you're a Panther fan, as the Panthers win 13-0 in 5 innings, and that we will just wait a couple more minutes to get this game started. Overcast skies here in the Cove, looking for another great matchup, which I believe this one will be. We've got McBride in the circle for Izard County. We've got Starks in the circle for Bigelow. It'll be Jordan to lead off for the Bigelow Panthers, and then Starks batting second, and Jordan due up third. So 1, 2, and 3 due up. And so we'll have to see. We got just a couple more minutes, so we'll be back with more softball after this break. And it is 12:29, so we get the play ball from Blue behind the dish. And we are ready to get going here as Ashlyn Jordan, the shortstop, steps in. And the first offering is going to be a big wave and a miss there from Jordan, so that'll be strike one there. And McBride looking to have a good outing here. And here's the 0-1 from McBride, and a big wave and a miss, and 2 big cuts early here for Jordan as she's down the count 0-2. And the 0-2, it's going to be taken high and outside there as McBride offers the chase pitch, but Jordan will not chase. And the pitch, and that one's going to hit her, and so that will be a hit by pitch to start this game. And so Bigelow has their first base runner from a hit by pitch. So Izard County looking to limit the Bigelow offense, because the Bigelow offense can definitely have success, definitely when Briley Starks is in the right-handed batter's box. And the 0-0 to Starks, and a big wave and a miss, and that's 3 big swings from Bigelow early that have resulted in nothing. McBride readies her 0-1 and the pitch, and a big wave and a miss there from Starks as she cut over the top of it. 0-2 the count, and the pitch from McBride, and a big wave and a miss. They're going to try to roll a double play, but the strikeout is good there to Starks, but the throw down to second is offline, so that will be a stolen base for Jordan. So now Addison Jordan will step into the batter's box as she is the third baseman. And the 0-0 and a big wave and a big miss there from Jordan. Hannah Staples, the center fielder, on deck. That off-speed pitch is going to be taken for ball one as the count evens itself at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from McBride, and that one's taken high and outside. Here's the 2-1 offering from McBride, and that one's going to be fouled back. So count goes 2-2. Jordan even in the count at 2-2. And the pitch from McBride. The off speed's high, and that's going to get away from the catcher. So that will be a wild pitch. So now the count 3-2 for the three-hole hitter. And that's going to be called strike 3. And so Jordan goes down on strikes as the inside pitch gets her looking. So 2 early strikeouts for McBride. One looking and one swinging as now the 4-hole hitter Hannah Staples steps in. And the 0-0 offering from McBride is going to be called strike 1. And 0-1 is going to be low as that ball is going to get away. And that will be put a run across there for Bigelow as the wild pitches catch up to Izard County, and Bigelow plates a run here in the top of the first. So now the base paths are empty here for Staples. 1-2 the count. And a big wave and a miss, and I believe that was 1-1, so now it will be 1-2. Two outs here for the 4-hole hitter. And the 1-2 offering from McBride, and that's going to be popped foul and out of play. One-two offering to Staples is going to be hit into center field as a blooper, and so that will be a base hit for Bigelow. So Kyan Curtis, the 5-hole hitter, comes up with 2 outs and a runner on first. And the 0-0. That's going to be called strike 1, and the throw down to second is not in time. So that'll be a stolen base for Staples. Count 0-1 here to the 5-hole hitter. Winner will play Magnet Cove tomorrow at noon. And the 0-1, and that one's going to be barreled. And the second baseman will judge it and make the catch, but not before. Bigelow scores 1 off some wild pitches of Izard County. Bigelow up 1 going to the bottom of the first. We are back here at Panther Field as 1, 2, and 3 are due up here for Izard County. And it looks like we have a lefty. And something just happened at baseball. There was a home run hit. That's going to be hit by Sloan Hendricks. And very hyped over there as Briley Starks, a knife pitch right there to Katie Orff, the second baseman. And that one's going to be outside there from Briley. One count here to Katie as that one's going to be high from Starks. Here's the 2-1, and that one's going to be hit up the first baseline foul. That evens the count at 2-2. And the pitch, and a big wave and a big miss, and Starks sets her down on strikes. Great strikeout pitch there from Starks, getting Orff to chase. So now the right-hander Quinn Johnson and the shortstop will step in. She's going to take that one in the dirt and outside, so that'll be ball one here to the shortstop. And the pitch. That one's going to be barreled up to the shortstop as Mayo drops the ball. So that will be an error. So runner on first here for Kenzie Yancey. And the 0-0 from Starks as the throw is off the line as Jordan gets there, but throw is offline, so that will be a stolen base for Johnson. Count 1-0 here, runner on second for the Cougars. And the pitch, that one's going to be in the dirt. Good block there from Patello. Pitcher McBride is on deck for the Cougars. And that one's going to be barreled up and snared there by Stark, so that will be a ground out for Yancey. So 2 outs here. Runner on third for the Cougars, and the cleanup hitter, Megan McBride, up to bat. Righty versus lefty matchup. Ball put in the outfield would definitely score a run for the Cougars and tie this game up. We'll see what McBride gets from Starks as that one's going to be outside. So that one's going to be high for ball two. And here's the 2-0, and that one's going to be hit hard to the set shortstop, and Mayo pegs that one. So Jordan DeMayo takes care of that one. So that will take care of the inning. Izard County leads one stranded after one. We'll be back with the top of the second after this break. If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas. We're back here at Panther Field as Jaden Mayo's to face McBride here, and a big wave and a miss there. Bigelow up 1-0 here in the top of the second as that pitch is way high and way outside. So count 1-1 here to the first baseman, and that one's going to be a big wave and a big miss. Mayo down the count 1-2 and the pitch. And that one's going to be hit into center field, and it's going to get down for a hit. A blooper there to center field, and that will be a hit for Jaden Mayo. So now it will be the left fielder, Bryn Weaver, to step into the batter's box. As she shows bunt right there. So it'll be strike one. Oh, 1 offering from McBride's going to be inside for ball one. And the 1-1. And a big wave and a miss from Weaver. Count 1-2 here for Weaver. And the pitch. And a big wave and a big miss. That will be a strikeout there for McBride as Patello steps in, the catcher batting 8th. And a big wave and a big miss on the outside offering from McBride. Here's the 0-1. That one's going to be outside for ball one. 1-1 offering from McBride's going to be high, and that's going to get to the backstop, so that will be a wild pitch, and we have got a circle meeting, so we will take a short break as Izard County talks this one over as Bigelow's got something brewing in the top of the second. And here we are as the Izard County come out and talk to McBride. Patello up in the count, 2-1. And here's the 2-1. That one's outside for ball 3. Hitters count here for Patello. And the 3-1, and that one's going to be fouled back. And here's the 3-2. And that's going to be ball 4 as Patello draws a well walk right there. A good at bat there from the 8-hole hitting catcher. And the pitch and a big wave and a miss there from Gifford as McBride puts her down on the count 0-1. And the 0-1 offering from McBride and a big wave and another big miss from Gifford. Runner in scoring position is Mayo out there on second base. And the I believe the count is 1-2 now. I'm not sure, but that will put her down on strikes, but a drop third strike will get her out at first, but runners advance. And we have got a runner change. That is number 5. Thank you. Sorry about that loud thank you. I was talking to Blue. So now Ashlyn Jordan will come back up to the plate as she takes ball 1. And the pitch, and a big wave and a miss there from Jordan. Count 1-1 here to the leadoff hitter. Runners on second, third, and that one's going to be foul tipped back. Good way to stay alive there for Jordan as the count goes 1-2. And the 1-2 from McBride. That one's going to be hit high. It's going to be close to getting out of play, and it's just barely going to hit the roof of the dugout. Starks on deck for the Panthers. Count 1-2 for Jordan and the offering from McBride, and that's going to be foul tipped back. We will do the 1-2 once more, but not before Jordan calls time. McBride readies her 1-2 and the pitch. It's going to be outside. That's going to get away. So that will be ball 2. That one kind of got away there, but Izard County able to recover before Mayo came home. And the 2-2, and that's going to be hit hard. Right fielder judging it, and that will do it. So Bigelow leaves 2 stranded in the top of the second. We're going to the bottom of the second after this break. We're back here at Panther Field as the Cougars come back up to bat here. As that ball is going to be taken for ball one right there. As it is going to be number 23, Holly Johnson. And the 1-1 just going to catch the outside corner there for Johnson as Starks offers up a great pitch right there. And that one's going to be hit up to the second baseman, Gifford, over to Mayo, and that's going to take care of Johnson as she grounds out to the second baseman. So now Bailey, number 13, will step up into the batter's box, showing bunt, and that will be called strike one. And the 0-1, that one's going to be fouled back. So that one's going to be outside for ball one there from Starks. And a big wave and a miss. So that will be a strikeout. So Abby Gilbert, the second baseman, number 12, will step in. And the pitch, and that one's going to be low for ball one. And the umpire will go talk to Starks. Oh, I think it was just to give the catcher some rest. Oh, she got hit. As that one's going to be ripped to the second baseman. And Mayo with the dig over there, and that will take care of that. 2 ground outs and a strikeout take care of Izard County in order. We'll be back with the top of the third after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we are back here as Briley Starks steps into the right-hand batter's box. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Lady Panthers of Bigelow. McBride still in the circle for Izard County, as that's going to be outside for ball one. And Starks will take strike one. Izard County 12-6 on the season. They finished second in their conference. And the 1-2, and Starks goes down swinging once more, so she's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. So Addison Jordan will step in, who struck out looking her first attempt up. And the pitch, that one will not even get to home plate before it hits the dirt. So that'll be ball one. And here's the 1-0 from McBride. That one's going to be fouled back out of play behind first base. Count even at 1-1 here for Jordan, 1 out. And the pitch, that one's going to be fouled back. Count 1-2 for Addison, and a big wave and a big miss. Another strikeout there for McBride. That was her 5th strikeout of the afternoon, or late morning. Yeah, it's afternoon now. Great. So now Hannah Staples, who had a single in her first at-bat and a stolen base, as she will take strike one right there as the count evens itself at 1-1. And McBride's 1-1 offering to her was foul tipped, and so count will go 1-2. And 1-2 offering from McBride will be a wave and a miss, a drop third strike, but a swift throw by the catcher right there. That is just a swift throw by the catcher right there. So Staples goes down on strike. So 6 strikeouts on the afternoon for McBride. It's been a great showing for her. Let's see what Briley Stars can do here in the bottom of the third after this break. We are live here at Panther Field as Briley Starks looks to keep the work running for her. This is going to be Julia Setzler, the catcher, up to bat as she will take strike one. That will be ball one. And that pitch is going to be hit hard to Starks. She knocks down with her glove and gets it over to Mayo. So Seltzer goes down on a ground out to the pitcher. Now Emily Stevens, the third baseman, will step in. And I would highly encourage y'all to subscribe. This is a lot of hard work as a student-led broadcast. We are hard at work all day, every day, on air or off air, here at the Manitoba High School East Department. We would like to thank our administration for letting us get out of class today to bring you this broadcast here at softball and baseball. So I still got to go do Shakespeare after I call 4 softball games today. But I love bringing the content to y'all. So if y'all would please subscribe and turn on post notifications so when your team advances and has to play tomorrow, you get the notification when they play. So now the count 2-1 here as Starks has worked herself down in this one to Stevens. And the pitch, and that's going to be a big wave and a miss that evens the count at 2-2 with 1 out. And the 2-2 is going to be fouled down the first base line there from the third baseman. And that's going to be called strike 3 on Stevens. So that will take care of Stevens. Another strikeout for Starks as they flip the lineup back over to the lefty, Orff. And the pitch from Starks, as that one's going to be low there to the leadoff second baseman. And here's the 1-0 as it's high and the count goes 2-0. Righty-lefty matchup here, 2 outs. And the 2-0 pitch, and that one's going to be hit high and fouling out of play. And that one's going to be foul tipped there. So count goes 2-2. Count even after Orff started ahead in the count 2-0. And the pitch, that's going to be down the first baseline foul. As the lefty gets ahead of that one. And the pitch, and the off speed is called ball 3. Beautiful off speed there by Starks, but just couldn't catch the zone. It seemed like it was written all over it. As she will get her swinging right there, so it only takes one more pitch for Briley to take care of Katie Orff. And so Katie goes down there on strike, so that will do it for the top of the third. Excuse me, the bottom of the third. We'll be back with the top of the fourth after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Manitoba School District and a community partner with the Manitoba High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
We're back. Here's McBride. First offering to Kyan Curtis is going to be a swing and a miss. Five, 6, and 7 due up for the Panthers. And the 0-1 offering from McBride is going to be hit down the first baseline foul. Here's the 0-2 offering from McBride to Curtis. And Curtis is going to poke that into right center for a base hit. That was just a hard hit ball off the bat of Kyan Curtis. Now Jaden Mayo comes up to bat, who had the blooper into center for a base hit in her first at bat. And big wave and a miss there from Mayo. Oh, 1 count here, offering from McBride. So 0-2 count here. And here it is. That's going to be low. Curtis going to second, and she will be tagged out in time. Setzler takes care of her from behind the dish. So that will eliminate the threat on the base paths for Bigelow. Count 1-2 here to the first baseman. And the pitch, and Mayo goes down on strikes. So Weaver comes up to bat, the left fielder. And the first pitch to Weaver is going to be low and outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. A big wave and a miss there on the off speed from McBride. And the pitch, and a big wave and a miss. And a big wave and a miss there from Weaver. So a throw down to second, and 2 strikeouts take care of the Bigelow Panthers here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th as Briley Starks makes her way to the circle after this break. We are back here as Briley Starks looks to put a fourth inning of work in the books as she gets called strike one there. It will be Quinn Johnson up to bat right here. That's going to be a ball one. And the 1-1 is popped high and fouling out of play. Count 1-2 here. And that ball is going to be outside to even the count at 1-2. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Starks. And the 2-2, and that's going to be lined up straight away center for a base hit. So now Kenzie Yancey, the third baseman, will step in. As the runner's going to go down to second, and a collision. And they're going to try to throw it down to third, and she's going to be safe after the collision at second with Jordan. We have time called. And so a runner on third here for Yancey, who grounded out to the pitcher her last at bat. (1-0) here to Yancey. And the offering for Starks is going to be outside. Count 2-0 here to the third baseman, and that one's a big wave and a big miss. And the pitch, and that one's going to be taken low. Count 3-1 hitters count for Yancey. And that one's going to be hit to the second baseman. It's going to get under the glove, and a run is going to score for Izard County. And an RBI single for Kenzie Yancey ties this game up at 1. And we'll have a circle meeting. We'll be right back after this break. And so now Starks, and the runner tries to go to second, and the throw's going to be offline. That will be a strike one there on Megan McBride. That is going to be strike 2 there on McBride. Oh, to the count here, no outs, runner in scoring position for Izard County, and that's going to be a base hit. They're going to send her home. No, they She hits the brakes. Yancey hits the brakes. So that'll be a single for McBride. So now Holly Johnson will step in. Runners on the corners for the Cougars. And the 0-0 and a big wave and a miss. And the throw to second is going to be offline, as it was cut off and tried to throw to third, but no success there either. So runners on second and third, and more than likely a base hit would score 2 for Izard County. Still no outs here for Bigelow. And the 0-1, that's going to be to off speed, taken for strike 2. Johnson, the center fielder, grounded out to the second baseman. Her first attempt over there to Gifford. That's going to be outside. And the 1-2 to Johnson's a big wave and a big miss. And so Starks gets her first out of the inning. And that will get the lineup over to Tinley Bailey. So that one's going to be low and away for ball 1. And the pitch and a big wave and a miss there from Bailey makes the count 1-1. And the 1-1, and that one's going to be outside for ball 2. That one is going to make it 3-1. Count 3-1 here to Bailey. And the pitch from Starks. That's going to be strike 2. And a big wave and a big miss. So that will take care of Bailey as she strikes out swinging once more, and she's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And the second baseman, Abby Gilbert, steps in. That one's going to be low there from Stark, so count goes 1-0. That one's going to be hit high. Gifford waves everybody off, calls for it, and makes the catch. So runner stranded on second in third for Izard County, but not before they score a 1. We're all tied up at 1 here at Panther Field for the 2A Central Tournament. We'll be back with more softball after this break. Here we are at Panther Field as Mabry Patillo is going to step in here for Bigelow. Eight, 9, and 1, 2 up for the Lady Panthers. So now the count 0-1. And a big wave and a big miss there from Patillo makes it 0-2. Nine strikeouts make that 10 for McBride. And now Lainey Gifford will step up to the plate as she fouls that one back up into the netting. Count goes 0-1. And she takes ball one right there. Count 1-1, 1 out. And the pitch. That one's going to be hit hard to the shortstop. Gets it. Dig over at first is made cleanly, and that will take care of the first two. Let's flip the lineup back over to Ashlyn Jordan. And the 0-0 to Jordan is going to be outside for ball one. And that ball is going to be lined into left field for a base hit. So Bigelow's got something brewing here. 2 outs, runner on first. And the throw is offline. So Starks takes strike one, but a stolen base there from Jordan. Have some unfortunate news for you this afternoon, as that wild pitch is going to be unfortunate news for Izard County. The baseball broadcast has just crashed. Unsure what the issue is. The production crew is working hard over there to get that fixed, so please stay with us here on the Mountain Cove High School YouTube page, and we will have some softball action going on. And the 1-1 to Starks is a big wave and a big miss. Bigelow has just not really seemed on point today like they have the other games I've called them in the district semifinals and in the regular season, as Starks swings and misses, and Izard County is on fire today. 11 strikeouts for McBride here. We're going to the bottom of the fifth after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Mountain Cove School District and a community partner with the Mountain Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
We are back here as Starks looks to work in the top of the 6 as that one is way high. So let's see what she can do here. Yeah, and it's the bottom of the 5th. As so we have got some tech things going on here. Take away the outs. As that's going to be a swing and strike 2. And that's going to be called strike 3. So that will be out number 1 as Seltzer goes down on strikes. Now Stevens will come up to the dish here in the bottom of the 5th. And now 2-0 the count there to Stevens. And the pitch from Starks, that's going to be foul into the netting. Count 2-1 here to the 9-hole hitter. Looking to flip the lineup back over to the lefty here. And the pitch, that's going to just catch the outside corner. And 2-2. That one slips out of Stark's hands, and so that will go 3-2. As that is going to be ball 4, and Stevens will walk. And the pitch there is going to be low there to the leadoff hitter, Orff. That one's going to be foul as the count goes 1-1. And here's the 1-1 offer to the lefties. That's going to be high and tight. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. That'll be strike 2 right there on Katie. As that one is lofted there, that will be caught there by Laney Gifford, the second baseman. So Quinn Johnson, the shortstop, will step in. And the pitch from Starks. And that one's going to be hit to the third baseman over there to Mayo. And that will take care of the Izard County Cougars. So ground out and a fly out. And a ground out, 2 flyouts, I believe, will take care of Izard County in this inning. Bigelow still tied up with Izard County going to the top of the 6th after this break. Addison Jordan, Hannah Staples, and Cayenne Curtis, 2 up here for the Bigelow Panthers, as she will take that one high. That one's going to be taken low there from Jordan. Count goes 2-0. And the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled back behind the press box, so count goes 2-1. And the pitch, and that one's going to be lined and get past the third baseman for a base hit. Great piece of hitting up the first base line. Third base line, excuse me, to get on base. And now Hannah Staples could do something about it right here. She's 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single and a strikeout. And the 0-0 is going to be rocketed. Third base line, Staples. Staples really early on that one. Now the 0-1 offering from McBride. That's going to get past, and that will be a stolen base for Jordan. And here's the 1-1 offering from McBride. That's going to be inside to Staples. So now Staples ahead in the count 2-1. And that's going to be poked into right field for a base hit. So now runners on the corners after that base hit from Staples as she goes 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Cayenne Curtis comes up, who's 1 for 2. And the 0-0 is called strike 1. Staples advances on a stolen base right there. No throwdown attempt. And the pitch, that's going to be fouled back down the first base line. And 0-2, and that one's going to be belted, and if it stays fair, it does. They're sending 2 home, and a double for Cayenne Curtis, a 2 RBI double. So that puts Bigelow ahead 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. Now Jaden Mayo will come up to bat. She's 1 for 2 with a blooper to center field and a strikeout swinging on the day. So that one's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Mayo up in the count 1-0 here. And the pitch. And that's going to be fouled back. Count 1-1 here to the first baseman. And she's going to foul that one back. And the 1-2, and Mayo's going to hit that one. Third baseman looking to judge it, and she does. And the fly out there, the pop out there will take care of Mayo. So Brent Weaver steps up to bat. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the afternoon. One runner in scoring position. Bryn down in the count 0-1. There's a big wave and a miss right there, makes it 0-2. Oh, 2, 1 out, runner on third for Bigelow as Weaver swings and misses at that one. And that's her third strikeout of the afternoon. Oh, no, they're going to call her back, so that was a ball. And the pitch now, and that's going to be outside for ball 2. And the 2-2, and that one's going to be fouled back up out of play. The 2-2 is going to be low there to Weaver, so count goes full. As that one's going to be fouled back into the netting. So she stays alive, still has a full count. Runner on third, the 3-2, and that one's going to be high. And she will draw a walk. So now Mabry Patillo will step in. Has runners on first and third. And McBride starts her off with a strike right there. And Weaver will still second with no throw. One the count here to Patillo. And a big wave and a big miss. So that was strike 3. So she strikes out swinging for the second time this afternoon. And now Laney Gifford, the second baseman. And the pitch. That'll be called strike 1 there as McBride offers to Gifford. That's a big wave and a big miss there from Gifford as she goes down the count 0-2. And here's the 0-2 and a big wave and a big miss there from Gifford. Izard County gets out of the inning, but not before Bigelow scores 2. They're up 3-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. So 1 out, 1 pitch. So that takes care of Yancey on 1 pitch. That's going to be called strike 1 on McBride. That one's going to be grounded to second baseman Gifford over to Mayo, and that will take care of McBride. And so now that pitch is going to be swung on a miss there by Holly Johnson, the center fielder. As that one's going to be outside. And the 1-1 is fouled off and out of play. Count 1-2 here to Johnson. And the offering from Starks is going to be outside for ball 2. And the pitch, and a big wave and a big miss. And that takes care of the Izard County Cougars in order. 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Put them down in order. We're going to the top of the 7th after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we are back here at Panther Field as the top of the 7th has rolled around, and Addison Jordan is going to be up to bat. Ashlyn. As she takes ball 1. As that one is hit high and foul and out of play. And here's the 1-1 offering from McBride. And that one's going to be hit good into the gap. The right fielder judges it and catches it. So now Briley Starks will come up to bat. And the nothing offering is going to be hit up to the second baseman. She judges it, gets it over there, and gets the out. Now Addison Jordan will come up to the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th for Bigelow as she takes ball 1. And the 1-0. That's going to be high for ball 2. And the 2-0, and that's going to be barreled up the third base line for a base hit. And that is going to be a single for Addison Jordan. Now 2 for 4 on the day. Her second single to left field. Santa Staples steps in. Staples, it's down in the count, 0-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. That one's going to be fouled off. So now 2 outs for the center fielder. And here's the 0-2. That's going to be inside. It's going to be a wild pitch right there, and so that will advance the runner 60 more feet. And so Addison Jordan is on third base. And the 1-2. And she's going to stay alive with that foul pitch. Count still 1-2 for Staples. Bride readies, and the offering. That's going to be hit foul up the third base line. And the 1-2. That's going to be up the third baseline, foul once more. And the 1-2 here, that's going to be in the dirt. Count 2-2 here. Good at bat. Quality at bat from Staples. And the 2-2 pitch. She's going to look at that one outside for ball 3. And the full count, the payoff, and a wave and a miss, but that's going to be a drop third strike. They're going to get it up to first for the out, and so that will take care of it. So here comes Izard County with their last chance to advance the state. We're going to the bottom of 7th. Izard County down 2. And here is the last chance for Izard County. That's going to be Bailey, Gilbert, and Setzler due up. That's going to be ball 1. And that one's going to be up the first base line, but foul. That one's going to be up the first base line and foul. One, two, the count here. And here's the offering from Starks. That one's going to be fouled back into the netting. Here's the 1-2 from Starks. And the off speed goes high. And the 2-2. That's going to be low for ball 3. Full count here for Bailey. And the 3-2, and that's going to be up the first base line and foul. And the payoff, that's going to be outside for ball 4. She draws the walk right there, and that could have something going for Izard County. So Gilbert now steps into the box, and she will knock that one foul behind home plate. And the runner left early, so she will be out. So that will be the first out. Pitch does not count, so it'll be 1 strike. That one's going to be outside. Count 1-1 here to Gilbert. And the pitch is going to be called strike 2. And here's the 1-2 from Starks. It's going to be in the dirt. And that is strikeout number 9 for Briley Starks. And so now the last hope for Izard County is going to be Julia Setzler, the catcher. As a quick word from Coach Mayo, and now we're back to play here at Panther Field. And that one's going to be hit high, popped up, everybody calling for it, and Mayo catches it. And a great play there from Jaden Mayo as she backs pedals from first and gets the fly out. And the Bigelow Panthers are going to state. And what a play there. And so that will wrap this game up. Bigelow wins 3-1. 9 strikeouts for Briley Starks, but a good performance from McBride. Also on the other side, she had 12 strikeouts. And so good game here, a tight game. But Bigelow comes out on top 3-1. So they are moving on to play Magnet Cove tomorrow at noon. So we will see y'all then as we have another game of Cutter Morningstar, Malvern and Enola coming up here in about an hour. So stay tuned for that on the Magnet Cove High School YouTube network. And I'm Dalton Reed, and I'm signing off for this game.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.